Oh my God, we're live. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to New Games, News, Games, and More. I am Seth Macy. I am your host tonight on this journey of friendship and adventure. And with me, we're joined by the following people: Casey DeFreitas, Matt Kim, and John Ryan. John Ryan, by the way, I haven't seen him forever, so it's great.
I miss
great
you,
to
Seth.
see you.
This is
I mean,
really
I'm
happy doing this.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Casey and Matt always. Don't get me wrong, please.
I'll take a special guest star credit today.
This is a special guest. You get the feature. This is like a rap song. I wanted to do a little housekeeping. There is not going to be an NG Plus tomorrow because we're doing an all-day Animal Crossing New Horizons event for charity, followed by Up at Noon live. So if you want to see those kooky fellas with their toys and their silliness, make sure to check that out tomorrow. And if you want to see Animal Crossing, yeah,
two good buds,
two best bros, one might even say. But we've got some news to talk about today. I'm very excited that you could all be here, especially you at home. Thank you so much. You're appreciated. Right here. Let's talk about Marvel's Avengers. Sorry, man. My main accent came out like ferociously right there. Yeah. Marvel's Avengers beta details revealed today. We got 2 single-player missions as either Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, or Ms. Marvel. After you beat these missions, boom, check it out. You open up harm rooms, war zones, and drop zones. Does anybody know what those mean? Because it doesn't make sense immediately.
I'm sure we have explanations for all of those things on our wiki page for Marvel's The Avengers on IGN.com. But I don't have that page up right now. So John Ryan, you can go ahead and take it away.
I think it's just different types of missions, right? Where it's like you've got the Warzone missions, I think, are the ones where, and please, Internet, feel free to absolutely correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the
Dungeon-like.
Yeah, the war zones are basically like you and a party of either your friends or companion AI go and do like a mission together. And then the harm rooms ones are sort of like a horde mode, like a wave based challenge almost. At least that was kind of the impression that I got.
Room of that.
It is a literal room of harm. There's an acronym for it. It's like holographic armament, something, whatever. But there it is. Holographic augmented reality.
Ah, cool.
The M was cut off by another tab in my browser. But basically, it's like you go in to train against all of the other robots that you're gonna fight in the real world. I don't know about you guys. Like, I thought this looks like a pretty good sized beta. Mm-hmm. I'm also like, one of the things that I thought was super interesting that they said was your companion AI, if you choose not to play with friends, if you're like me and don't have anyone to play regularly with on the internet with, it's fine. If you're playing alone, it will use your hero progress for your other characters. So like, if you want to play as Iron Man, mm-hmm. the Hulk that it imports to your game will be the Hulk that you've leveled up. So like,
that's cool.
It's cool, but it's also like, if I choose that I like super don't like playing as Thor, like, well, guess my Thor is never coming into battle with me ever.
Yeah.
The only person holding you back would be you.
Yeah, which I mean is true for a lot of things, but I don't like being reminded of it, is what I'm saying.
So you're going to be getting this when it comes out, John?
We'll see. I think I'm definitely going to try the beta. It's one of those games where like I have really, really high hopes, but I think as we've seen and we've all sort of come to be a little bit apprehensive about these sort of shared world RPG-esque action games. Again, like everything I've seen so far is really, really promising. Just whether or not that can last through a whole game kind of remains to be seen.
Right.
But a lot of it seems super cool. I'm definitely excited to check out the beta and see what that's like. And it seems like there's a good mix. Like it's not. I'm hoping that it's like a balance between, you know, just one, like the tutorial mission and then Destiny, where it's like a big chunk of the game.
Matt,
but we'll see.
I have a question for you. Do we know what systems this is coming to and dates?
Well, it's coming to all the current gen consoles plus PC. As for the beta dates, there are 3 because it's going to be in like one of those tiered. Bless you, brain. It's gonna be one of those tiered things, right? So August 7th is gonna be the PS4 pre-order. People who pre-order Marvel's Avengers on PS4 will get access to the beta. 7 days later, on the 14th, it'll be going wide to pre-orders across all the other systems, so Xbox, PC,
And I also
and
think
then
the rest of PS4 players.
and the rest of PS4 players. And then there's
Okay.
going to be an open beta on the 21st. So that's almost a month later. People who are just curious but haven't committed to the pre-order yet could check it out themselves.
Sure, why not? Casey, will you be checking this out?
I'm always down for free betas. I'm always going to play free beta, especially for it's free. Like, I'm going to check it out.
Why not?
Especially for a game like Marvel's Avengers, which a lot of people have been looking forward to, have a lot of hype around, and I'm sure we'll be discussing it around the office. I assume and hope that it will be good for the sake of everyone who are big Marvel fans in the office.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Although, I mean, there are a lot of good Marvel games.
Yes, there are a lot of good Marvel games already. So I don't know. We got pretty high hopes.
We just need.
I was cold on Marvel's Avengers when they announced it at E3 back in 2018, but these war tables have done a really good job of like actually getting me interested. Like, I remember being very underwhelmed by the reveal.
I was too. I didn't think it was that mind blowing.
Mm-hmm. I think I made a joke on Twitter about how the models, the character models for the Marvel's Avengers games looked like a SNL cast pretending to be Marvel heroes during a sketch, and that went like a little viral, where like a bunch of different sites, including IGN, who I didn't work for at the time, picked it up and put it in like a roundup.
Oh, that's really funny.
It was just so strange because like it felt like it was just a hair too early to be shown to like have a big splashy announcement. But you know, I feel like that's kind of a thing that everyone's fighting against these days, and I'm trying real hard to not let that count against